Hey guys, welcome back. So if you remember, we just took back the Watchman's Tower in Coeur Lane, and now we're trying to... Well, actually, I don't know what we're trying to do. Let's find out.
With haste.
It would be wise to get a lay of the land before we put together a plan of action. Inquisitor Notley is an expert falconer and a reliable scout. He utilizes an ancient relic to see through the eyes of his falcon, allowing him to survey great distances. Unfortunately, Notley was injured during the fighting. Nothing serious, but it's left him unable to concentrate enough to control his falcon. Perhaps you could help?
The coven will fall beneath my blade.
Don't get many travelers here.
Repair and sell.
May blight fall upon the coven.
Flightmaster.
Will you hold still? I need to make this
Lovely
time.
day for some. I'm trying. It would be easier if you weren't attempting to rip my arm off.
Oh, hello, don't worry about this. It's just a minor wound. That is, unless Mate turns it into a major one with her first aid. What can I do for you? I'm afraid I'm a little indisposed at the moment, though I suppose I could let you borrow Winston for a spell. Here, take this whistle. It will allow you to directly control him. Be careful, though. If Winston gets too stressed, it'll break the connection. Try to steer clear of any possessed falcons or crossbow. Oh, good luck. Oh, and please try not to kill my bird.
Be seeing you. Well done. Now, the path to Waycrest Manor runs through Upper Core Lane. We should check that out first. So, they put up a barrier, eh? I can't say I'm surprised, but that will prove problematic. Why don't we do a flyover of the town proper? Be sure to come in low enough that we can get a good look. They're rounding up the townspeople. That must mean that they're not completely under the Coven spell. Maybe there are more survivors out there. Before we return, there's one last place we should check. There's an armory right over the hill. Let's see if anyone's home. The blacksmith is alive. We're in luck, though we better get to him quickly. Hurry back. We need to let Marshal Reed know what we saw. I'm sure he'll have a strategy in mind. Thank you for returning Winston to me in one piece. I'm sure Reed will be interested in what you saw out there.
Sweet. Gotta control Falcon.
The battle awaits.
It's good to know that there are still some left to save in Coeur Lane. We should focus our attention on them until we can devise a plan to bypass that barrier. I'll make sure to get this whistle back to Notley. Thank you. The armory presents us a ripe opportunity, one I suggest we take. If this battle were to draw out, we'd have little means to repair our arms and armor. The blacksmith is invaluable to any war effort, and Ballister is one of our best. The armory is but a short ride from here. I suggest you get to Ballister before it's too late.
We must remain vigilant.
Drustvar stands firm.
I have another objective we should consider. The Bleak Hills mine is not too far from our location. The miners there principally extract iron. They do on occasion find silver among the veins. We do not know the current state of the mine, but it's unlikely that the Coven has passed it over. However, it would be worth braving whatever dangers lie there to recover some silver to use against them. Collect 10 silver nuggets from the Bleak Hills mine.
The Coven will pay for their atrocities.
Jump over the fence. Come on. There you go. Where's this treasure chest? Oh, right, amongst a knot of spiderwebs.
I need a target. I need to target something first. I don't have a target.
Let's see what this is in here.
The spiders! They're everywhere!
Some terrible old hack released a swarm of these horrible spiders in the mine. I was barely able to make it out alive, but they've got me surrounded. Can't leave me. Please kill those things. Yep, I'll do that. All wrapped up. While I was able to get out of the mine, some of my friends weren't so lucky. So those spiders wrapped them up in their beds, probably to save them for a snack. It was terrible, but all I could do was really help them.
This land is cursed.
Oh, since I'm here, may as well.
I need to target something first. I don't have a target.
Need more silver. There's some more.
I need a target. I need to target something first.
Everyone wants me to join their guild. /hug. The key.
Mainlander, eh?
You killed them? Oh, thank you so much. It's been like a living nightmare in here. You saved them. You certainly are a hero.
Even rotten crops regrow.
Oh, thanks again for taking care of those spiders. Not sure how much longer I would have lasted. If it's all the same to you, I'm getting out of here before more of those things come from the mine.
get closer.
As you can see, I'm not in war mode because the Horde people aren't killing me. Which is really nice, to be perfectly honest.
How can I help?
Any luck with the mine? You found some silver. Excellent. Though it isn't much, any quantity of silver should help our efforts against the Coven.
Fair winds and following seas.
Let's see what this guy has to say. Oh, let's see.
Inquisitor, over here.
Well met. I hope you don't mind that I took the liberty to scout ahead and assess the situation at the armory. The good news is that there still seems to be some salvageable arms left in the armory. The bad news, of course, is that the Coven is after them as well. Additional weapons could be a great boon to our cause. I recommend we take all that we can carry.
Foul waters lie ahead.
Forgive me.
You are forgiven.
I don't have
Jeez,
a target.
guys.
I need a target.
Sweet. Nice chest.
Get back, or you'll be meeting me hammer. Get cracking. Wait. You're not one of them. Carry on. What can this old salt do for you?
It's a blessing to see someone that doesn't have the dark glow in their eyes. I was beginning to think that there was no one left these blasted witches didn't put a curse on. Angus Ballaster, Giseverus, what you be doing in a blighted echo like this? Well, I don't know you from a hole in the hole, but an enemy of the Covenant is a friend of mine. Plus, it'll be easier to get out of here with an extra blade on your side. You say the word and we're out of here.
Get on then. No sense. All right. You just lead the way.
You found him. We should leave quickly. The Coven has this place surrounded.
Mind your tack. Don't go dogging the watch now. All right. You just lead the way.
You found him. We should leave quickly. The Coven has this place surrounded. Wait. What was that?
They're in here! Blast them
Just
out!
you try. You'll taste my hammer, witch.
Coven!
The darkness fades. The curse is lifted.
You cannot escape the mother!
Ah, Cram it, you foul-tongued nag! Your mother can rot in the bowels of a sea snake!
If you're finished, I think we should be leaving here.
Aye, you be correct there. Lead the way.
I will escort Ballister back to Watchman's Rise. I will meet you there presently.
We just have one more thing to get. Man, we're so close to 114. Yay, we made it back in one piece.
Our enemy's eyes are upon us.
Our fortunes are turning up. Having a blacksmith at the tower will ensure our inquisitors stay equipped for battle. What did you find at the armory? So the Coven didn't completely clean out the armory? This is good news for us. Even the most common villager in Drustvar can hold their own in a fight. With these arms, we can turn each person we rescue to another soldier on the line.
I am sworn to protect.
What is your business?
I don't know much about blacksmithing, but I'm pretty sure this won't be enough silver to outbid all the Inquisitors. We will need to find another way to use this. Let us hope that Ballister can come up with something creative. Speak with Angus Ballister. Secret the silver weapon.
Glory to House Waycrest.
What can this old salt do for you? Carry on. Ain't much here, but I got a notion how to maximize its potential. Let me work this for a spell. Meanwhile, I believe I spied an old hand cannon in the repair heap over there. Fetch it for me, and we'll see what we can do. That's the one! Just toss it atop the table there. I'll need to modify this here hand cannon a mite first. Ah, there we go! All that's left is to give the girl a name. How about we call her Witchwren?
Sounds good to me. Ah, she's a beaut. Back in the Navy, we used this stuff to stuff our muskets with scraps when we ran out of bullets. This'll do the damage you need, to be sure.
Get on it. And one more thing. Don't be trying to fire her too fast. You'll damage her garage if you're not careful. Good luck. And put some witches in the ground for old Angus.
Hail, traveller.
Plenty of us. I'd have to say, I wasn't quite expecting that. Nonetheless, now that we have a weapon, we have an advantage. I think it's time to take the fight directly to the Coven. Marshal Reed informed me that several of their matrons have been spotted throughout Corlane. Let's show them what happens to an enemy of House Waycrest. I have a favor to ask of you, of a personal nature. Whitegrove Chapel lies to the north, just past the town of Corlane. Someone important to me rests in the graveyard on its grounds. I've been unable to visit his grave for some time, and I would like to pay my respects. If you come upon Whitegrove Chapel, would you lay these flowers next to his headstone? Just look for the most recent grave there.
A steady tiller prevails.
Yeah, we'll do this while we're at it. Now what? The villager died clutching a root, which looks like a family crest. It looks like some villagers didn't survive the Coven's occupation of Corlane. It might be possible to identify the fallen by their keepsakes they carried. The survivors would likely be grateful to learn the fate of their loved ones.
Your bones will make a fine effigy.
That's kind of creepy, lady, so no thanks.
My curse
dagger. Nope, not as good. Not gonna use it.
I could feel my mind slipping. I owe you my life, mainlander.
My creations will render this place barren. You are too late to stop us.
I can't attack that target.
It's nice to get these bonus objectives. Gives you gold and other experience.
Far away. I need a target. I don't have a target.
Okay, got 33,750 XP from that, so it's totally worth doing.
I am bidden.
Greetings, Outlander.
Let's hope this sends a message to the Covenant. As long as we have the weapons to fight them, we will persevere. Speaking of weapons, I believe our smacksmith has an idea on how to take down that barrier. You should have a word with him. What's this? I don't know what to say. That you would risk your life to bring these items to me speaks greatly of your character, Mainlander. I'll make sure these keepsakes make it to the friends and family of the fallen, as well as news of their fate. On their behalf, I thank you for your
Keep
compassion.
your sails true.
Mind your tack.
Ooh, excuse me. Oi, I think I have a solution to that pesky barrier keeping you out of Corlane proper. I took the silver we had left here and doctored up one of these cannonballs. The walls surrounding Corlane are festooned with defensive cannons. Get one pointed at the gate. You can send this beauty right over into the barrier. You'll need a hefty pinch of powder to get the thing moving, though. It's a bit on the heavy side. You can likely find some in the camp outside the walls. Yeah, okay.
Younger Dogger and Mainlander. The marshal asked that you see him before you head to the camp. Something about one of his former guardsmen.
We must drive out the darkness.
It has come to my attention that you intend to assault the camp outside of the walls. If that is so, I have a request. Though most of the guardsmen who fight against us were turned to the Covenant against their will, Captain Goodspeed and his brigade of halberdiers gave their souls willingly to the Heartsbane. They are traitors and an affront to the Waycrest Guard. You'll find Goodspeed and his men stationed at the camp. I will consider it a personal favor if you would cut them down to the last.
Glory to House Waycrest.
Indeed, good sir.
Hello? Anyone home?
Oh good, maybe you can make sense of this. I was just carving through a swath of the Covenant's lackeys when I stumbled across this field. Someone here has knocked these guys completely out of commission. I can't seem to find the source, but maybe you'll have better luck. I'm more used to hitting things than investigating them.
We'll put the coven down. I'll leave you to the mystery then, while I see about cracking more coven skulls.
I can kill this guy. That would work on that. But it did, so okay.
I need to target something first.
First, Warhide.
Wait, how'd you get... Hey, you're not one of them, are you?
Don't look like you're in league with the Coven, so what are you doing in Corley? Woohoo! 114! Before you ask, yes, this is my farm, and no, I ain't league. If you ask me, this here is the safest place in Drustvar so long as these onions keep growing. I'm not sure why, and I don't really care, but for some reason the Coven can't come near my onion field. So long as my crop doesn't give out, I can total up in here as long as it takes. Unfortunately, those boars got the same idea, and now they're eating my harvest. If they keep up, soon there'll be nothing keeping the Coven at bay. If you can do me a favor and thin them out, I'd be happy to let you take some of these onions with you. So you're taking the fight to the Coven with the Waycrest girl, eh? You might just be able to take advantage of the apparent onion aversion. While you're getting root in the field, keep an eye out for any onions bulging out of the ground. Those ones should be particularly aromatic, and should cause some fits in the Coven's minions if you keep it on you. Just try not to take too much, right? I need enough left in my fields to keep the farm safe.
Even rotten crops regrow.
May as well get a little bit of the additional XP. I know it's not exactly main storyline, but that's okay. See, that didn't take too long.
Mainlander, eh?
That'll all do it for a spell. Thanks for the help, stranger. Did you find any good ones? That bunch should serve you well. Here you go, I got them onions bundled up nicely for you. Give my regards to Miss Waycrest, will you? Her allies are welcome on my farm anytime.
This land is cursed.
Well, let's go visit the church, shall we? Lay those flowers down. Can I do it? No, let's see if there's a group. Come on, guys, accept. Let's get this chest while we're at it. I only know about this because I did it with another character. So yeah, you have to find the raven with a key, carrying a key. Oh, that's me. Delisted. Awesome.
I need a target.
Yay, we did it. Now we can leave party.
Lucy, you've come. Wait, you're not Lucy. Why have you come here? What do you need?
Little does Lucille know that I would visit her whenever she came to White Grove. Her fear over what happened in this place must prevent her from seeing my spirit. I can only hope that some part of her knows I am here. Lucy sent you? I'm relieved to hear she lives. My name's Axe Fredward. I was Lucy's fiance. A terrible thing happened in this place and has doomed me to an eternity of walking these grounds. All I remember is that Lucy and I were to wed, but instead I met my end. If you have an ounce of sympathy in my heart, I beg of you to help me. Find out what happened that night so I might leave here. I know my strongest memories are tied to the ring I bore for Lucy that day. Find it among my bones and maybe it will lead you to the answer.
Fair winds, friend.
Whoa. I have a tux on. Awesome.
What do you need?
Welcome, kind sir. The ceremony should begin as soon as the good Lord Waycrest arrives. I beg your pardon, but I'm a little concerned at Lord Waycrest's tardiness. I hate to be a bother, but would you mind checking on him? The ceremony awaits his presence. You can find him in the bride's room at the top of the tower.
May the tides favor you.
I'm telling you, Arthur, you should not allow this. Our daughter marrying a common merchant.
Lucy is merely following her heart, Meredith. Just as I did when I wed you.
Her heart isn't doing our house any favors.
The ceremony is ready to begin. Well, this is a little embarrassing. You had a speech written in my notebook, but I seem to have misplaced it. It must be somewhere in this room. If you could help me find it, I'd be eternally grateful.
Why would my husband put his notebook in Lucille's pack? Are you dumb?
While I am thankful for your help, I must ask that you not rummage through my daughter's underground. I don't believe I left them with Lucy's letters, but I suppose it's prudent
We
to be sure.
are looking for a book. Don't you think we would have already checked the bookcase? Are you trying to waste our time?
Oh, you found it. Thank the tides.
Must be around here somewhere. Splendid. I'll just have to take a few moments to go over this, and I'll be right down. Please let Lucy and Alexander know I'll be ready shortly.
Please inform the happy couple I will be down shortly. Oh, and do convey my apologies for the delay.
This is interesting. In a memory, huh?
Well met.
Lord Waycrest is on his way. Excellent. You have my thanks, sir. Please take a seat.
Keep your sails true.
Here he comes.
But where is Lady Waycrest?
Please forgive my tardiness.
It's fine, Father. Where is Mother?
She will be down shortly. She asked that I begin in her stead. Shall we?
By all means. Please proceed, Father.
Very well. Friends, family, and honored guests, we gather on this fine autumn day to celebrate the joining of Lucille and Alexander. As the Lord governing Drustvar, and as Lucille's proud father, it is my honor to wed these two in the presence of the land, the sky, and the sea. Alexander, have you prepared the... Wait, what was that?
Nothing personal, kid.
Alexander! No!
An ambush! Lucy, get behind me! Guards, to arms!
What is going on here? So you have helped me before, and I beseech you to do so again. My guards are clearly outnumbered by these brigands. I must stay here to protect Lucille, so I will need you to assist in protecting the guards. The guests, sorry. Are you able?
I need to target something first. I need a target.
Okay.
It's too far away. I don't have a target.
Got 6 of them. This is a bunch of assassins for one guy. So I have a sneaking suspicion that the mother ordered this assassination. Just a sneaking. Well done. My guards seem to have gained the upper hand, thanks to you. But wait, where's Meredith? Meredith never joined the ceremony. She might be in trouble. Lucy is in shock, and I cannot leave her here. You must go in my stead to the tower and assure the safety of your lady. Do this for me, and you will be rewarded.
Here is your money, outlaw. Take it before anyone sees you.
Always a pleasure doing business with you, lady. Seems we have a visitor.
Idiot! There can be no witnesses!
Don't worry. I'll get rid of this pest.
You had better!
Lady Waycrest is a powerful enemy. You will regret seeing this.
The lady's fate.
Oh, hello there.
What have you found? The mother ordered the assassination? I had known that she didn't agree with Lucy marrying a merchant, but I would never suspect she would go so far to prevent it. Thank you. I can feel my bonds to this place slipping, and I have you to thank. I'd like to ask one more favor of you, though. Please bring the ring you found to Lucia. It was meant for her to hold, not to my dusty bones. Rogue, do not tell her what has transpired here. She has enough tragedy weighing down her heart. I do not wish to add to it.
Keep your sails true. At last, I can leave the memories of this place. Thank you, friend.
Let's get the Flight Master up here. Maybe do that special one.
I can't attack them.
It's a dead wedding cake. Ooh, very nice. So much better. now just to do the captain and his men in. And then we will end this episode for now. Come on now.
I obey!
I don't have a target. Death to the Coven's enemies! The Heartsbane has granted me unrivaled power. You will fall!
And you say that just before you die.
Impossible!
Is it though? Is it really?
I need to target something first.
I am bidden! Forgive me.
Oh, you gave in to this. Oh well, may as well get this girl too. Well, let's go turn in these other quests before we do more. I believe that is our watchtower right there. Yep, it is. Looks like my attempt to make things shorter didn't work out too well.
Greetings.
Captain Godspeed was a stain on the reputation of the Waycrest Guard. I hope his end was painful. Ah, the witch is dead. Good. Here's your reward as promised. Keep up the good work, Walter.
See you around.
Drustvar stands firm.
What's this? This is the ring Alexander was giving me at our wedding. I thought it long lost. I do not know how you found this, but words cannot say how grateful I am. Alexander was very dear to me, and this ring was a symbol of the strength of our love. It is good to feel that again. Covenant is vulnerable to onions. I remember...
Alexander,
Oh?
I wish you were here.
I will always be here. dear Lucy. Always.
I remember my aunt used to tell stories about them warding off evil, but I never thought to take it literally. This is quite the discovery.
Fair winds and following seas.
Okay, let's go finish off this part of the quest. Oh dear, I might regret this. Oh dear. Normally that would hurt other people. I'm guessing it's because I'm part wolf. As a worgen, I honestly don't know.
Hello.
I found where those evil witches have been tainting our falcons. Do you see you see those chimes? They're using those to infect our flock with their evil magic as they hatch. I think Winston can get up there to take out the chimes, but someone will need to direct him. I'm not quite healed up enough to take on a whole camp of falconeers. Can you help? Looks like the Heaven Coven hasn't managed to enthrall all of our falcons. I can see some untainted ones still in cages in the training yard. Our falcons are well trained and should know how to fly to one of our other yards if something happens to their handlers. If you can just release them from their cages, they should be able to make it to safety. The falconeers will have the keys.
Happy hunting.
The marshal sent me to find a cannon for you. Looks like this one's free. Uh-huh.
I don't think these guys will be needing this cannon anymore. Quite a bit of powder you got there. Careful you don't take the whole wall down. Cannon's ready. Boss, care to do the honors? Use the ramparts cannon to break the barrier at the gain tower.
Got it.
Well, I'm actually
If you
gonna...
don't mind, I've got a few more scores to settle.
Well, we're actually gonna wait here right now and end this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please like and subscribe. If you have any comments or suggestions, please put them down in the comments below. Until then, I will see you later. Bye!